Hello, you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So I just wanted to hopefully this is going to be a short video. I'm really trying hard to avoid my videos being all about like guys and like men and how like they treat me, but I guess my videos reflect what's going on in my life at the present moment. And at the present moment, I've just been having a lot of, or this past year or past 6 months, I've just been having a lot of issues with guys. And, you always wonder if, the issues that you have with, like, men are from your own doing. So basically, I met this guy online. I met him about, I want to say, 8 months ago. So I met him about 8 to 10 months ago, or a year ago. It was actually longer than that. It was about a year that I've known this boy. Met him on Tinder, and you know how Tinder works. Obviously, you swipe right for the guy you think is cute, and you swipe left for the guy that you don't think is cute. Now, I swipe right for him, not thinking that he's going to actually message me, or if he does message me, it'll just be hi and it'll end at that, like most Tinder likes are. Anyways, he starts talking to me and he seems super interested in meeting up. So I'm all like, okay. Granted, this guy's younger than me. He's younger than me. He's white. He's Afrikaans. So I'm just kind of like, he was gorgeous. He was absolutely gorgeous. So I sent him a message, and I think I was very ambivalent. I was just kind of like, I didn't really care. I was just kind of like, look, we can definitely meet up if you want, but you need to know, like, I'm transgender. So if you're not cool with that, like, I don't want you to, like, waste your gas driving all the way to where I live just to come and see me. And then he responds immediately, and he's all like, no, that's totally cool. Like, I don't mind. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess you can come over then. Now, I didn't really know what to expect. I thought that we were just gonna, like, chill and hang out and talk and whatever. This boy comes over. Now, granted, this is when I was still living with my Finnish housemate, like, way, way back in the lick. And this boy, we're going to call him Klaus. So Klaus comes over, and bitch, he was like super, super cute. Like, had dark hair, dark eyes, and he had like this sadness behind his eyes. I can't really explain it, but like there was always a sadness in his eyes. And we met up, and girl, I don't know, the thirst trap in me just jumped out, and I started kissing this boy. Like, we talked for about, like, 30 minutes, and then, like, yeah, it was probably, like, 20 to 30 minutes. Like, he just got in, and we just started making out on the couch. And he was such a good kisser. So that was the beginning of the relationship, and I don't know if I was just too stupid or too thirsty to realize what was going on, but it became a situation of him coming over, and then we would, do the boom boom. We would do the boom boom, girl. We would do the boom boom. And he was so sexy, though, and I think what fucked me up was I kind of, he reminded me of the guys that used to bully me in high school, or the guys that, it's this weird kind of like relationship where you look at him and he reminds you of all those guys who used to make fun of you and those guys who used to bully you. But it's almost like reversed now that I'm an adult, because like he's interested in me and he wants to be with me, or at least I thought. And it was kind of like, it kind of messed me up in a way, because I had all these unresolved feelings, or I thought I had. I didn't know I had all these unresolved feelings about having been bullied in high school. I had all these unresolved feelings about the guys who used to bully me in high school. And he reminded me of them. He reminded me so much of them. And I realized, about a month into it, that, let's just be real, in as much as it was fun hooking up with him, he really was just using me. He was just using me for my body. He was just using me for sex. And to some degree, I was using him. We were using each other. And I made it okay in my mind. Because in my mind, I was like, he's hot. I'm having fun. It is what it is. And I did have fun with him. But it got dark really, really fast. Really, really fast. Because he would come over late at night. He'd want to hook up, and he'd always be in a rush to go home, to get the hell up out of there. And I remember looking at him this one time. I was laying in bed, and Klaus gets up, and he turns his head, and I look at him, and I look into his eyes. And I just remember seeing this darkness. Just this darkness. There is a group of men that want to be with trans women sexually, but they are the same group of men that end up killing us. And I saw that in him. Look, let's not pretend it's something that it isn't, because if push came to shove and he was put into a situation where he had to, he was outed, and people found out that he was hooking up with me, he would A, deny it, B, claim that he was tricked, and C, he would beat me up or possibly want to kill me. He'd want the secret to die with me. And looking at him and looking into his eyes, I could see that. And I'll never forget that night, because I remember as watching him as he was rushing out of the apartment, and there being a part of me being like, Christabel, you can't do this with this boy ever again. This needs to be the last time, because if he turns on you, that's your life. How many girls have died in the hands of these men? And it's a weird society, and I'm not going to blame society, because, yeah, I don't blame society, I blame him. Society kind of makes these guys feel ashamed of being with us, and these guys are cowards. They play into that narrative, and they want to be with us, or they want to be with us sexually, but they don't take us seriously. Now, the thing is, because him and I, although it was just a sexual relationship, we got along as friends, to some degree. There was some type of relationship where we really, we would kiki, we would bounce off each other, and he would make me laugh, and I would make him laugh. And it felt like some type of relationship. But it's not a relationship, because he's seeing you at night, in the dead of night, behind closed doors. That's the only place he feels comfortable in seeing you, because he's so paranoid that someone's going to be out here and someone's going to clock me, that he just can't bring himself to ever be public with me. And that's not a story that I want to be a part of. So, he hit me up again after we hooked up, and he was like, when am I seeing you again? And I just ghosted him, and he would send me all these messages like, what the fuck, where are you? And he got the picture. I think he got the picture that I ghosted him, because then he stopped messaging me, and I knew that I had to wean myself off this boy. So months pass, and I date a British boy. I date Michael, and then after Michael, I'm single again. And I saw that he had started dating this blonde girl. And it was a Facebook notification because, we're friends on Facebook. And I liked the fact that he was in a relationship. No sooner had I pressed, the like button, he sends me a message. Like, he sends me a message and he's all like, hey, what are you doing? And I was just kind of like, first of all, me pressing the like button, liking the fact that you're in a relationship, is me showing that, I'm happy for you and I'm happy that you've moved on from whatever we were doing. I'm happy that you've moved on and you found someone who seems sweet and beautiful. But it doesn't mean that I'm out here trying to thirst. That wasn't a thirst trap. It was not a thirst trap. So he starts with his little bullshit about how he wants to see me. What am I doing? Like, why am I not answering his text messages? I'm just kind of like, I'm not about to entertain this boy. I end up dating my Australian boyfriend. I date Jimmy, and Klaus is still trying to hit me up. But when me and Jimmy ended, when the relationship ended, that's when he really got serious about wanting to see me again. And I think after I broke up with Jimmy, there was a part of me that just went crazy. There was just a part of me that broke when that relationship ended, because I really thought that I had found the person that I was going to be with. Never mind the fact that me and Jimmy had only been together for 4 months. I really thought that we were going to be together. And I think you always think that in a relationship. So I end up doing the dumbest thing after the breakup and hooking up with Klaus again. And I think because I was in such an emotional state, an emotionally fragile state, that me hooking up with him hurt that much more. Because it reignited those feelings. It made me remember why I enjoyed being around this person so much. And it hurt all that much more because I realized that he wasn't ever going to want to be with me. And I was just, selling myself short. Selling myself short because sometimes as trans girls, we believe that these little hookups, the trade, is all we're going to get and all that we're good for. He left the place I was staying, and I was glad that he left. And I swore in my heart that I would never put myself in a situation like that with him, because I don't trust him. I don't trust it. I don't. I want to, but I can't. I'm trying to can, but I can't. I don't trust him. I just feel like he really is one of those guys that will just turn on me and start attacking me should it ever come out that we'd hooked up. And I would never be as dumb as to say his real name. I don't say anyone's name on these videos. But this is an important story to tell, because girls, we have to protect ourselves. When you transition, there's something that nobody tells you, and that is you are giving up love. You're signing it off. And I know it hurts, but you're giving up love for a predetermined time period. Be it a year, be it 2 years, be it 3 years. But there's a period in your transition when all you get are these losers. And love is not part of that deal. You get all the tranny chasers. And there's no tranny chaser on earth that is ever going to offer you their heart, that is ever going to offer you a relationship. All they can offer you is, is the boom boom. That's all they're going to give you is the boom boom. They come late at night. They want to do it all secretive. And we deserve much more than that. We deserve more than men that are going to want to beat us up should it come out that they were with us. We don't deserve to be treated like that. So I sent Klaus a message. I sent him a drunk message. Because he kept hitting me up, and it did kind of hurt because I low-key wanted to be with him, which is stupid. But we're allowed to be stupid when we're out here with these men. I sent him a message and I said, look, I know that you're struggling with your feelings about me. And I basically told him, like, I know that you are embarrassed of being around me and you haven't worked out what it is that you want. I sent him like this long, elaborate message, like pouring my heart out and being absolutely vulnerable. I forget what I said. And then he responds and he's like, huh? The fuck are you on about? And I was like, shh. You did not deserve my message. You didn't deserve that speech, boy. And I don't deserve to be put through this. Girls, when you transition, you literally are saying to the world, I love myself more, and I'm willing to forego being in a relationship just so I can be with myself. Just so I can be myself. You know what I mean? Some of these guys are idiots. Some of these guys are idiots. And I know it hurts, you know, wanting to be in a relationship and constantly being, you know, done wrong by these guys. But I promise you, love will eventually come. But it's just, you know, it's a little bit of a wait for girls like us. It is a little bit of a wait. But it's a wait worth your time. Don't waste your time with these little fuck boys. Don't waste your time with the trade. They're not going to do nothing for you but give you the boom boom. And half of the time, it's not even that good. So I love you. Thank you for watching. This video has gone on too long. And please click the like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you so much. Bye.